Yeah, greetings everyone. This is a video on computer studies in Form 2, how to make buttons. But before we see how a button can be made, let us look at this PowerPoint here. The name of the PowerPoint is Buttons in MS. I will put it in slideshow and we start from the beginning. It is only one slide. It's only one slide. Now, in Microsoft Access, buttons are objects that can be added to forms to trigger a specific action when you click them. These actions include opening other forms, running macros, or performing calculations. So let's repeat that in Microsoft Access, buttons are objects that can be added to forms. So you add them to forms. And once you click on them, they trigger a specific action. For example, they can open another form. The actions, of course, you can see here include opening other forms, running macros, or performing other calculations. So that is what we shall be doing today. All right, let's move and create what? Create buttons in MS Access. That is what we are supposed to do today. There is this file here, analysis final, one of the forms that we created earlier. Double click on it and here it opens. On the navigation panel, you see we have class table, student details table, student marks table, and these queries, and also these three forms here. We are going to make an extra form here, which we shall call manual. So come at the top here, at the ribbon, create, come to form design, then we come here and pick this label. We make the label, and in it, we write a menu that way. Writing menu that way, we can format the menu here, the name menu. Let's give it what? 48. 48 should be okay. 48, we can do the colors of standard colors. Make it red here. Then the outside here, we can also use standard colors. Can we make it blue? That's blue, or we make it some shade of purple. Any color would do. Here it depends on you. Green, luminous green, can make it that way. I don't know which color is best for you. A red on red will not work. Recent colors, I can see recent colors that have been used. Let's go with that. Align the text box. You can put it at the center here. Still here, we can choose the font type. Britannic bold. Yeah, Britannic bold. Let us have that. Britannic bold. So our menu will look like that. Menu will look like it looks here. You can center it also. I'm here so that it is at the center of the text box. And we can also take it to wherever we want to take it. So once now that one is done, once this is done, we would like to make this table open. Whenever we open this Excel, this table should open. How do we do that? You need to come to the file, go to options, then you choose current database, At current database, you'll see display form. Which form are we supposed to display? The one that we have called menu. Unfortunately, we don't have any form here by the name menu. So let's go back and first save this form. You can save by Control S, and we call this form menu. Let us use the small letters like in the other forms. Menu like that. So once that one is done, now let's go to File, Options, Current Database, and here we choose Menu, and we OK. You may close the database. Yeah, we close and close. And now once we open our database, waiting for it to open, the first form opens automatically. And this is the form that we have named menu. It opens automatically. But now we want to create buttons on it. Buttons that can open another form, can open data entry, can open report form, can also open student details. We shall start with data entry, probably the only one that we shall do. And you as the learner, you can try to make buttons for the rest. So how do we make the buttons? Click on it such that we go to Design View. In the Design View, we click on this. You can see the name that comes out is button. Click on it. Then come and drop that button there. And it will give you this, to launch this table. There is a box here. Command button wizard will be launched. What do we want? We want form operations, and we want to open a button that can open another form. So open form. We go to the next. Which form do we want to open? Data entry form. Data entry form. So we come here, and it's already selected. So we come here and move to the next. What do we want? Open the form and find specific data display, or open the form and show all records. Let us go with the second. Next. Next. Now, do you want text or picture? For now, let's just go with text. And we call this data entry. Data entry. That's the form that this button that we have here will open. So we go to the next. What name should we give the button? Let's call it data entry, BTN for button, and we finish. Data entry, and you can see here it has now been labeled as data entry. We can take it where you want. We can place it here. We can just leave it where it was. We can place it anywhere. So for now, let's just leave it where it was. Click here and save. Save. Let us close the whole of this now. We open it again and see what happens. Once we open, you can see the menu opens. The menu opens. What if we want to go to the data entry? We shall click on data entry, and you can see this form opens. This form opens. Since we are not using tabbed, you can see every form can open at its own time. Is it possible for us to make another one? Can we make a report form button? How do we do that? Just like before, right click. Let's go to this design view. Click here so that we can get a button. come, drop it here. It gives command 2. Then go to form operations. Under form operations, open form. Next, which form do we want to open? Report form. Then we go to the next. Do you want to open, just like before? Let's move to the next. Choose text here. At text, we write what? We write report. Let's write the way it's written. Report form. We go to the next. The command should be report form btn for button. Report form button. So it will appear like this. This is how our button will look like, and we finish. And you can see that is how it looks like. We save that. Again, let's close it. Just to be sure, open it. Once it opens, click on that, and you can see we have our report form. We can also click on data entry, and you can see we have this form also opening. So your assignment will be to do a form, to create a button on data entry, and create another on report forms, and also create another one on student details form or sub form, and see how things work out. Wish you the best.